session from last week and I didn't find it.
It on the
Where do I
Facebook?
look?
Is it not on the Facebook group?
I don't think you
Um,
posted the link. No.
What? And you're just telling me now? Oh my god!
I thought it was in the files.
Don't,
Oh, in the
guys!
I
files.
didn't.
Okay.
Come on.
I didn't
Anyway,
see it there, but
I'll do it when this is over. I was gonna try and do it now, but I'm not that smart. I'll do it when this is over. So I managed to remember to press record, which is like a miracle, because we have a few people that can't come today. So
Okay. Well, that's fine. Hi, Klaus.
there's Klaus.
Hey guys,
yeah,
how are you all?
there's a familiar. We got a newbie, first timer.
Welcome to the wonderful world of the KD Zoom group.
Hey,
Nice
was
to be
that
out.
you that posted the Thrive Fest thing? That was great. Thanks for doing that.
Did you? Were you there?
I was there for the Don Green the second half of the Don Green one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah. It was a
I
massive
just
group.
I couldn't be there the whole time. But
It was an incredible
yeah, it was great.
session. Hey, oh man,
It was really
Hi,
good.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike Fedition,
Hey, Mike
another
Fed.
first timer.
Paul Jeffrey. Hey, Karen. Hey,
Welcome,
Rick.
Mike.
Hey. Wow, no pressure.
This is my buddy. you know Rick. It's no problem.
Yeah.
I promised Mike some pretty high level nerd intensity, so
Okay.
he
Well-
came for the lead pipe session. We're going down a rabbit hole. We are
yeah.
going.
I'm going to give you options as we go along here to be able to say, please stop if you need to. But, if the first part is going to be pretty straightforward. It's very similar to what we did in the first session. And for those that didn't look at it, it's okay. I'm going to go slow enough at the beginning to be able to get that down. But
Do we need the other Bill Adams routine? Oh, Mike, he's got his own lead pipe.
Karen, this used to be yours. That's why I have it.
Is that the A?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. This
Okay.
is hardcore.
okay, well, I've got. There's going to be our E flat ish note that we're going to start with. I guess we can start.
Okay. Everybody
ready?
else on mute. Rick, take it away. Let's
Okay.
do this.
Hi, everybody, and thanks for being here for Fun with Lead Pipes. Hopefully, you'll enjoy this, and we'll see what we can do. The majority of the session today will have nothing to do with too much actual trumpet playing, but just this nice little bit that we spent some time with. Some people may have a separate lead pipe. However, I actually prefer it if you use the one on your horn, because that gives you a better feeling of the lead pipe being in its normal place. I'll just give Natalie a second to get tied up here. Hi, Natalie.
Hi,
Okay.
sorry I'm late.
All right. I was just starting.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so first thing is remove your tuning crook.
And
Now,
whatever you do, don't look down. Ooh, yeah. Don't look down there.
pizza, bake out. Now, is anybody out there on a C trumpet? Oh, good. Okay, so we won't have that horrible the clash of.
What's that?
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's not one that I'm really all that concerned with in my end of the things, but we'll take it from here. Anyway, so you have it here because later on we'll be. I want you to be able to have access to your valves because as we do the lead pipe work, using the valves will give you a good place to keep in track of where you are in the drill. And this is basically going to be it's going to be drills, and it's going to be work, and it's timed. I have this loud thing. So for the most part, the first little part, we're going to take our time and get it through. The rest of it is going to be timed to the metronome, including the amount of rest. And this is where, as the length of the drill increases, the rest time always stays the same. So each one adds a little bit more, and it gets a little bit more tedious and just a little bit more work on your chops. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. So the first thing here is, everybody got that page up? The first page of the drill? Okay, so the first line, of course, means nothing other than these are the syllables. You know, it's I don't expect anybody to pop a double C on this thing yet, which it comes way, 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 way in another lifetime somewhere. So the first thing I want to do is we're looking at let me just back up a little bit. At the end of the last session we did on this, got in quite a bit into sort of the idea of injuries and coming back and being able to refocus what we're doing. So I have to say that this lead pipe routine is very much something that I developed for myself in order to help me get back to playing after some not such a good time. So, but it's still lead pipe work, and the main thing that we're going to be going with this whole thing is quietly and with real focus and attention to each little partial as we start working our way down, up and down the lead pipe. So it's going to be quiet work, and it's going to take you right here. Shouldn't hurt to watch. Anyway, so the first thing is taking the breathing in the first line that I have there. It's breathe in through the nose, flap your lips, and then it's hold empty. Well, it's not really hold empty. It's more of take your breath in for 4 beats, flap your lips for 4 beats, and you keep repeating it. Can you flap your lips for 5 beats, for 6 beats, 7 beats, 8 beats? At the end of the 8th beat, you start your inhale again. So you're not really stopping at all. And it's just very relaxed. It's just like normal breathing. So I'll start. Can everybody hear this all right? It's annoying, but that's what we're going to, 60. Okay, so starting on with the breathing in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now one thing you want to keep on doing is, even if your lips stop flapping, keep the breath flowing right to the end of the time, end of the 2 bars, even if it stops. 1, 2, 3, and. Now, this is one of those things, shut up, that this changes every day. This is just a way to do it does two things. It starts you with slow, relaxed inhalation. It also warms up your chops just with a little bit of flapping. Get rid of the lactate in there and just move along. So you have to exhale anyway, so you might as well do something with it while you're at it. So here we are, nice and relaxed. And like I said, every day will change. You know, if you had a really rough gig the day before and you're really tight and stressed, you make it before you can do it. So you'll do it a few times. Every day will be different until you feel that you're ready to actually move on and do some work. Everything is nice and you're flapping for a good 8 beats and it's relaxed and you're good to go. All right. So the next part that on here is number 2, which is the lip buzzing. And we're going to absolutely omit that because I've changed my mind completely on lip buzzing, as I've mentioned in the past. Because the free buzzing, at this point, free buzzing is going to just get us too tight at the first part of the day. This is time to wake things up. It's not to get and start taxing the muscles right away. So what we're going to do is us find out where the resistance lies in our machine. And the first resistance was in the flapping of the lips. So the next piece of resistance we have is going to be the mouthpiece. And we have to feel that. Just pick it up and just gently blow air through it and get a feel for the resistance of the mouthpiece. It's going to feel different than just breathing out. Okay, so there's a little bit there. There's that's the first thing that your air is going to hit as it leaves your mouth. It's going to be your mouthpiece and the cup. First piece of resistance. So now we're going to just do the same thing and put it in the lead pipe. Blow through it again. Feel the difference in the resistance again. No tone, just air. Okay, so that feels different already than this other thing. So once we put the two together, then more resistance down there. Now, oh yeah, this is the fun part where we're going to do there. Does anybody know about block buzzing? Okay, so it's something that I had to use to repair myself, but and it's only used here for illustrative purposes and the fact that you'll get a feel for yourself for where your chops are supposed to be, and just put it where you normally put it. Plug the end and gently just blow a tiny little bit of air against it. Automatically, this all just sort of falls into place. It's you know, when no one's pulling, doing a smile or anything like that, it's like suddenly the donut appears. So your abicularis oris and all these other nice little bits and pieces are sitting there in a straight manner, and you go, okay. And it should feel comfortable because that's your playing position. Now we get the part that I like. Now that we have that idea, so you put the mouthpiece back on that little donut that you created, and without trying to, we're just going to blow air through the mouthpiece. Then, as we're blowing air through, some of you have seen this already, we're going to start bringing the lead pipe close to the end of the mouthpiece. And you should get a buzz starting even before you get into the lead pipe. That work for everybody? Okay. So part of that is like, how much time do we spend taking in vast quantities of air and hauling it through the machine and trying to make things happen instead of breathing through it and just letting it happen? Let the instrument do its job, because it's part of the physics here. So anyway, that's just me just yakking off right now. But so a few more buzzes, just to get a feel for that, and just at a very piano level. Just you're not putting anything through, nothing more than conversational level air. Should feel fairly easy, I think. Anybody having any tension? No? Good. Good. So now we can actually put the mouthpiece in. We're getting closer, folks. Now, with that same relax, we're going to go on to number 5. Again, with so I'll just play it one time just so you hear it. One, then you do 2 bars rest and you repeat it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and. Good. So that's why I like to use the valves while I'm doing the bending, just to keep an idea where I am, and it'll help later on when we're doing lots and lots and lots of bends. Okay, that's great. So we have one note, and it sounds pretty good, right? Everybody sounds resonant and relaxed, I hope. One of these things is, with each one of these, if you don't feel comfortable when you get there, take one step back and to spend a little bit more time on the exercise before that, so that you can say, oh, okay, here it is. Now, so we're going to go on to number 6. And we're going to be doing some smearing here, because I want that ninth to collapse itself a little bit. It's that high portamento. One. I'll just play it first. Okay. Everybody, try that one.
That's pretty soft. You're playing pretty soft.
I'm playing pretty, really soft.
Like piano or mezzo piano or
Piano.
piano. Okay.
Piano.
Yes.
Is it coming across loudly?
It's just hard to tell, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I was playing mine too loud earlier, so.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, so at your piano level, but at a level where if your air support is going to be steady, if you try and hold back too much, you'll start chattering and you'll create tension. So a piano, mezzo piano if you really have to. Maybe you got a bad day and you're stiff. Okay, so it's the gliss. 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 7. And I forgot to put this in on number 7 on the thing. It actually has a grace note that should be there from the F to the G. So that is so that you bring the relaxation from the lower harmonic to the upper harmonic.
Rick, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. So number 7, we actually start on the F and then gliss up.
Yeah, grace up. Bye.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, number 7. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my brain went off. 1, 2, 3. Two. Okay, so everybody with perfect pitch, don't point fingers at me. Okay, so here we are. We're up at the top. I think it should feel pretty relaxed, I think. But we still want to connect back down to the low F. So we're going to work, that'll be number 8. again with the high, high. Oh. Horrible thing. One, two, three. Okay. So where are you feeling that? You feeling it here or here? Here? You feel it? Are you feeling it in the chops? Around? Yeah.
I feel a little tingly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the donut in your face is getting bigger. You know, because you're using some muscles that you're not used to using. Okay, let's move on to number 9.
Rick, I just have a quick question about pitch on the low F. I'm always flat on that middle F. Have you ever run into that with people or?
Yeah, and that's everybody's lead pipe is a little bit different.
Okay.
And sometimes, like I said, if you don't have perfect pitch, you're not always going to. I try and keep the piano next to me as much as I can because I'm just. I thought, okay. So the next one is we're trying to get up and down faster. Smearing again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That was my mistake. I didn't even read my own writing there, but it's okay. It's good. Okay, number 10. I'm going to move this along a little bit faster so we have time for duets. Number 10. Okay, now we're starting to speed up. We got less time to smear it now. We only got one beat of the smear. 1, 2. One, two, three, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay, it gets faster now. Adding in 8 notes. This is just it's tedious work, but it's to get everything as absolutely smooth and connected as we possibly get throughout our entire range. So it's one of those things. Practice your fundamentals and do them over and over and over and over and over. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it works, damn it. 1. Okay, 8 notes. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16th notes. Number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost done the first little bit. Hang in. Okay, now we have no time in between. It's from partial to partial. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, and. One more to go. One, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. Unmute. Oh, it's
Water break. I'm feeling that.
where, yeah. It's a little bit different. What in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheeks. Cheeks. Okay. Anybody any observations or worries?
I just feel it like really right in the center. I'm not feeling that much in the cheeks because I'm really trying to relax here, but I'm feeling it more like in the front.
Yeah. Just quiet. Just we have to do these quietly because it's all about that getting the knack of each note in the series. Because as we go up, and that's why if you go back to the first page when I have the ta, ti,
Mm-hmm.
I use my syllables are a, e, ich, is.
Okay.
So that, and if you say all those in that order, and just watch what your tongue does. Aw, ah, a, e, ich, is. Moves forward. Always forward in your mouth. And your tongue is stuck behind your bottom teeth. Okay. Okay. So we'll move on. Now I'm going to go down a rabbit hole. And this could really get you tired. So if you've got a gig tomorrow or something, you might want to go through. But whatever, it's okay to cry uncle at some point because it'll get you. Now, this is for Steve's benefit. Is that when you do this second half, this first part I do every day. That's just to get myself going. That's my start. The next bit is on those days. Let's think about back when we actually have like regular jobs and everything like that and playing commitments. I would do this next part about once a week. And it's if you're done a week of playing and you're feeling flabby and kind of all beat up, do this routine. It's tiring, but it'll get you really focused. Now, one thing I want you to try before we go on to the second part is I just want you to put your tuning slide back in. Right. And I just want you to play an F scale up from the F to the G. Okay, how does that feel on your face? Does it feel smaller?
Yeah.
Does the octave feel smaller?
Feels like the
Yep.
intervals are closer together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
Feels
Well,
pretty
I mean,
easy
that's
too.
what we want. We're trying to get as little movement going on in our faces, the most bang for the least amount of buck that we can get out of our bodies. So that's just something to keep in mind, that this is sort of one of the goals of what this is about. All right, so here we are, lead pipe heaven. Okay, thankfully we're going to go faster this time. All the way to 72. Okay, so this, we slur once, slur the bend once, and then we take a bar rest. Then we repeat it by tonguing it. Ta, 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 ha. So each one of these bits gets redone. Now this is where it becomes helpful to be able to use the valve guide to guide yourself down and up and down the chromatic scale, because I know I'm not going to be okay. There's the E flat ish. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. screwed it up. $18. A little bit longer rest this time. $21. Okay, let's take a little break. Have something to drink. $22. $23. I see some sad faces out there.
I find this quite relaxing, sort of mellow.
Yeah,
Going down, sort of relaxing.
good, good.
Rick, I was in a class once with Chris Martin, and he said tongue the bend. So when you started doing the tonguing, I was like, yes, tongue the bend.
The band. Bang, 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 bang. Make it happen, yeah. Okay. Let's just jump to 26. I'm running out of time. 26, which is the last one. So this will take us down to our pedal F. So we'll make our first pedal happen. One, two, oops, I'll turn on the machine. One, two, three. could have used a little bit more air to begin that one. Okay, we're good. We're good for that. But because you end something, that also means that there's something behind it. So we're going to go to number 27. And we're going to do the same thing, but up. Okay. Again,
This
for the
might be this might be less relaxing than the other one.
this one, what? Yes, you would think so. But I'm going to, I'll truncate. It's easy to truncate this one anyway, because then we run into the low A, or the A, which doesn't, the A, G sharp, G, F sharp, they aren't there, but that's okay. I'll stop before then. I just want you to feel a bit of my pain here first. One, for, yeah, 27. 1, 2, 3. $32. $34. Okay. I think that's enough of that. After that, it just becomes too difficult to do. Practice on your own time. And okay.
What's your metronome at?
Rick.
72?
Sorry?
What's your metronome marking? 72 or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
72.
Rick,
Yes.
you know that chatter? Sometimes I get it. I have no idea what it is, and I heard it there sometimes. Is it too loud?
That could be, because we're really trying to keep everything very, very centered and sort of like in a small area, keeping this all nice and loose and flexible, and then the outside area here. I mean, you could be hearing just some spittle off the side of your mouth. It could be nothing. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
It's a lead pipe, and you're going to get gargles and all kinds of real strange stuff happening. So,
Okay.
but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit later. Okay, so we're going to finish off. Going to 41. We get to smear again. So we're trying to smear down an octave and a half and try and keep it as nice and close together as we can. Okay. So each one, we're only going to do them, yeah. Don't repeat them. Don't repeat them. We're running out of time. So we'll just 41, 42, 43. So one is smeared, one is slurred, one is tongued. Let's do them one after the other. 41. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this time we slur it. 1, 2, 3. One more, tongued. 1, 2, 3. There's only a couple left. You want to do them?
Sure.
Okay. So we do the same thing, except this time we do the little grace note from the G to the D. Okay. 1. Let me get this. 44. 1, 2, 3. I'm running out. One more time. Let's do that one again. Let's go 46. 1, 2. $47. 1, 2, 3, and. One, 2, 3. 48. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I saw the white flag.
I give.
I must admit that these are the exercises where my partner Alice is very happy that I'm in the basement.
Yes. Yeah.
She hates the lead pipe exercises, and I'm trying to learn how to do multiphonics, and it sounds awful. And she's just like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?"
Yes.
Like, please do that when I walk the dog. It's really bad.
Yeah. Trade it off. Okay, how's everybody feel after that?
Oh,
Used?
that's a burn.
That was a workout, that's for sure. Wow.
So
But it feels good. Like it feels, I feel pretty flexible. Like I can get around the horn pretty easily. It's really good. I'm really glad we did that. Thank you.
oh great. Now oh yeah, now play your F scale again.
Yeah.
I get they went bad. Try that again. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But
Rick, did you
I,
say
I
you got these things from somebody in New York, Julie, who was it? Where
Which
you did all this lead pipe stuff with?
oh that's just shit I made up.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Okay, sorry.
No,
Got it. I thought that you said you in your last. I watched I watched the video from the last time, and you mentioned something about when you had to rebuild when you were rebuilding your face. You studied with somebody.
that was Gene Pocious.
Gene Pochis. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't get any of this from her.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
I got a great pedal tone routine from her. So I mean, this is just one thing. So like pedal tones that come later on in the day, so that you balance out what you've just done to yourself, and you know, just we try and get a little bit of everything in, and you know, I'm not going to triple tongue right now, that's for sure. Not going to happen.
But I see the value. Like if you just I think I was playing too loud at first, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm getting blown out." But then, if like since you reminded me to play soft, I'm surprised that I've already had a couple sessions in the day of playing. I'm surprised I could, you know, it's
Yeah. Well, this is my third time through the routine today. But I didn't do any other playing other than this routine three times. Once for myself, once for a student, and then now. But I don't want to play anymore. I think I'm done. But it's interesting, you know, coming from a commercial side of playing as opposed to the orchestral side. It's a you know, different different needs at different times, you know, and with the type of abuse, we take different types of abuse in our jobs. You know, you take yours, and I take pounding.
oh yeah.
You know, and that's which of course is what hurt me in the first place. So coming back to having to become more and more efficient, or trying to become as efficient as I can possibly be at this late stage in my life, you know, trying to relearn. so we can all carry on and keep making the music while we still can. Not so much about the gigs anymore right now, but we got to
They'll
make
be
the
back.
They'll be back, but we got to make the music in the meantime.
Yeah.
We have to be ready for when it does come back.
I'd be curious if you felt like sharing at some point in the future your pedal tone stuff that you got from Gene. That could be interesting.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just pedagogically, what was the work done and why,
Yeah. I just had another book delivered today by a fellow by the name of Frank Vanderpoel from Holland. And it's called Less is More. And it's all about efficiency in playing. It's an interesting book. Thankfully written in English. But
Where did you get it, Rick?
his name?
Yeah, no. Where did you get the book? Less is More?
Less is More.
Yeah, from Q Press or from...
No, that was actually from Bob. It's from Bob Reeves. It's only available in Europe, and Bob Reeves carries a few volumes of it for North Americans, those that wish to. But again, he's somebody who suffered an injury, and he took his efficiency from the world of physiotherapy and how they got it, because he had to take a year off after his meltdown. And he went to a musician's clinic in Holland to see, well, what can you do for me now? And they tried different things. So I'm just getting into the book now, so I'll eventually know exactly what all those things were. But it's pretty interesting.
Sounds
Any
good.
questions on this this pipe thing? Have you had enough of it? Yep.
If I could just add a thank you for that Paul Mercalo seminar that was last Saturday. That was outstanding.
Again, and the more of these things that I watch, I realize that there's a whole whack of people that have come out through injuries and come out the other side. It's really quite amazing that we should get paid more money for this. I think that's a danger payer. Anyway, I'm done. Unless they want to do a duet.
I gotta wrap it up actually.
Okay, well,
Alice needs the Ethernet cord. We only have one.
I've got to pick up my daughter. Rick, thank you so much.
oh my
Yes,
God.
thank you, Rick.
See you guys. Take care.
Thanks for joining us, Mike. Thanks everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
Rick.
you, Rick, very
All right.
much. This was
See you
awesome.
soon.